Haft Arms sent me the sword for free, but agreed to no editorial input. The Haft 128 is the second, shorter offering from Haft Arms. The 128 is the little brother to the long fetter, now called the 135, and is shorter in both blade length and handle length. I don't own a scale, but the flex is fine, in line with other safe fetters out there. The cord wrap has also been updated to a new material. It's much less sandpapery than the old grip, and so far has held up much better than the original fragile 135 cord. Now, looks and build are relatively easy to convey on video, but the feel of a sword is much harder and likely matters more to you viewers. I handed the sword off to as many folks in my club as I could to gather a wide range of input from different experience levels and ideas about what makes a sword feel nice. After they whipped it around, I asked them to give me short keywords that popped into their heads about how they would describe how this sword moves. Luckily, tons of folks at my club daily a Siggy Shorty variant of some kind, as I tend to use longer swords.
Thoughts? What words spring to mind?
Comfortable.
Comfy?
Yeah.
Clubmates used words like comfortable, quick, light, snappy, fun, generally positive terms, with only occasional descriptors like too light or small in the grip, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah, there's definitely more weight back here.
Alright.
But,
Yeah.
In sparring, the shorter sword was plenty nimble and agile, without feeling overly slight or otherwise getting bullied in binds or parries. Cutting around was easy breezy, and the lighter weight meant I could whip my guard back into an opening for emergency parries no problem. I'm not an everyday shorty user though, so I made sure to have my peers who have more experience with shorter handled fetters give it a whirl in sparring too. I had them give me their thoughts and feedback right after the match too.
It's incredibly versatile in doing follow-ups and redirects. Okay. So it's so it made actually basically feinting or at least going to a new opening at the last possible second.
Which one would you like me to rotate?
They reported it felt similar to a Siggy Shorty, but with more weight towards the handle than the blade.
I was able to be accurate with the short edge, really, which is really interesting.
Overall, it got great reviews in drilling and sparring. My biggest and really only pain point was from the short handle. With no gloves on, you have acres of room to shift your grip around, choking up or down, and it feels great. It kind of makes the longer handle look a little cartoonish in comparison. When you pop gloves on though, the space disappears. I have very little room to move my grip in these sparring glove mediums, and I end up with the bottom of my left hand essentially permanently overlapping the pommel. A longer grip frees me from pommel gripping if I don't want to, and I have much more room to shift comfortably in the handle. That being said, this gripe isn't exclusive to the Haft 128, but rather is true for all short-handled fetters. I just don't prefer that feeling of a palm encroaching pommel. But if you've used a Siggy Shorty and liked it, I bet you'd have no problems here. Across the board, all my shorty using clubmates said they would recommend the Haft 128, and I would too, just with the caveat for big-handed folks to make sure they're comfortable with the smaller grip.